Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master, or dungeon muser, I guess. Today we are continuing on with our ongoing campaign, playing Jeff Talanian's very cool Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. And with me today are the stars of the Reavers of Thule campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your total hit point count is right now. So, first up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Amar Khalsa Singh, who is a 6th level Sikh monk from 18th century Earth. And I'm not dead yet, but I might as well be.
I don't want to go in the cart.
Yeah, I'm at 0, so yeah.
Okay, nice. Next up is Robert.
Yeah, I'm playing Reagan, a Viking Celt Runegraver who is currently at hit point 1 and feeling fine.
Next up is Carl.
So I'm Carl. I'm playing Iphigenia Contadora. She is an Amazonian warlock necromancer. She is a little less than half, 11 out of 28.
Guys. Next up.
Resistant to fire now, because I saved against fireball.
You did prevent him from casting Stinking Cloud, though, so there is that.
Sure.
With that wall of force in here, that would have been an unfortunate pairing of spells. Next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Xanico, who is a cleric, and he's at 3 hit points. So, you know, he's the only one who didn't make his save against the fireball. So it's a good thing that he had almost everything beforehand.
Next up is Colin, a.k.a. Spoikpit.
Hello, I'm playing Kane the Lion. He's a 5th level Khmeri Celt fighter, and his favoured weapon is the hammer. I seem to have missed out on all the fun, guys. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on.
Where the hell are you?
Things are not. Well, I had it on good authority that nobody was dead, which is typical lawyer, accurate, however, not a great assessment of the true situation.
You lead with a positive information. All right, and last but certainly not least is George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing Milo Black, who is a Khmer Celt warlock of the 5th level as well, and I have 9 out of 30 hit points.
Nice. All right, so guys, we are going to jump right back in it. So we're going to start over again with round 1. So last round, I believe, is when the fireball went off, and then we did a quick tally of everyone's hit points, and then we called it a session. So let's do a quick reminder of what this room is full of, just so that we're all on the same page before I blow that page up with another fireball. All right. So this is the... yeah, I think it's right here. Oh yeah, this was the one that was full of like a workshop. There was desks or benches in here, a bunch of what looked like fine, like jewelers materials mixed with what looked like carpenter's materials, and then there was some scrap. You guys may also remember having faced this lovely beastie as well too, that delightful mechanical centipede thing.
Yeah.
And there was some of the like a half-built one of those things in here too. This creature came in. The ceilings are still 20 feet up, and on the wall there was the vent, and that's where this thing came through. It has not spoken any words to you yet either, if it does speak. So then, let's see here. Colin has come back refreshed and relaxed from vacation. Let's start with him rolling initiative. So, everyone first write down what you're going to do this round. Melee, missile magic, move, or ponder mortality.
Yeah, and I am still held, so I'm not going to enter anything. I have 2 more rounds of being held.
Oh, yes, because of the... Yeah, that's right, the web.
Yeah, that's those... Yeah.
Robert says it for all of you.
Yeah, exactly.
I was trying to figure out if other than Kane, how many hit points we as a group have, and if it's the max of any of our players. I don't think so. 11, 12, 15, and how much do you have, Malo?
9.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
That's a great image of that lurker. That's a nice.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
like that.
So let me see if I can get the credit for the artist. I think the character design is Wayne Reynolds, but the interior. What does the art in this? Let's see here. Here we go. It might be Jeff Carlisle.
Okay.
But in any event, yeah, it's a super, super cool looking thing. All right. So we got everyone down here. 1, 2, everyone who's up at least. 2, 3. But you got prayer for the dying. So you guys are fine. You guys are good.
Well, if he doesn't
we
die,
got
he
it.
get after.
Yeah.
Can't
Don't
do
think
anything
of it
for George.
as a hero of, a fellow companion going down. Think of it as an excuse to make use of one of your cantrips. So,
Right.
Can I cast prayer for the dying on myself? Because that's probably gonna happen.
well, if you're dying, then no.
Damn.
Don't worry. I've got these defibrillators ready for when my heart stops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
was
then,
joking.
Colin, we've got a warm welcome back for you with a 1. Go ahead and beat my 1.
There you go.
Nice. All right. So then, first up, we have, let's see here, melee. We've got Kane. So Kane, this thing is currently hovering about 10 feet up in the air, but there is a, what do you call it, like a workstation or workbench that's high enough that you could like hop up on that, and then you could reach it with your hammer, if you so choose.
That is exactly what I'll do. I'll like spring up onto the bench.
Okay.
And
kick him or his body aside.
Excuse
me, sir.
I'll step tentatively around, as tentatively as I get, and take a big swing.
So you guys have 6 points of Astonishing Fortune. Who do you want to spend a point of Astonishing Fortune to re-roll that?
Well, what do you guys? Well,
I would say yes.
Yeah, I think we need to be killing this thing. So,
Yeah.
I'll re-roll.
Here we go.
Cool.
To hell with the expense.
And
Yes,
Nice.
big hit. Now the hammer is magical, yes?
Yep.
Does it have any other effects?
Now you're asking. It's crumbs. I can remember the other hammer. This one's still a bit new. It does a disarm and +1 to avoid surprise.
Okay. So you swing this in, and you can feel that around this thing there's that swirling cloud, and some of those are actually quite hard and solid particulates. You shatter some of them away, and this thing all right, rears back as if a living thing. Iffy, what are you doing? Oh, and I'll put you up on Amar as well too.
I think I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah, Carl, I think you muted.
Yeah, if you can hear us, you're muted, Carl.
Yeah, leap up and attack.
Okay. Come on, Iffy. You got a magic weapon?
Yeah, it's a magic bastard sword. It's a miss.
You want Astonishing Fortune that?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we got plenty.
Nice. Big hit.
Oh, that's max damage on that thing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
6s.
All right, 2 solid hits on the on this thing. Then let's see here. We have
That was worth it.
no magic happening in the first phase. What about move? Reagan, you're moving? Zanico, you're moving, and then this thing's moving as well. So it's twist. Kane and Iffy, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. Holy shit, critical hit from Iffy.
Wow.
Give us a D6 roll, please.
We've done a combined damage of 30.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, it's only +2.
Okay, so
17 though.
17 is not, yeah, nothing to sneeze at. So you both hit this thing, you know, smashing away with your two-handed sword or bastard sword, your hammer, respectively. It howls in fury and pain as it twists and arcs away from you. Then it is the end of the round. So, having repositioned itself, it is now, let's see here. First is melee, and this thing you can see is beginning to conjure something. Then it is missile, which is nobody. We're on to magic. Heroes are up first. Zanico and Reagan, what do you got in mind? Oh, now you're muted. Are we just doing this one at a time?
For the dying, which I assume Zanico's probably going to be healing Amar too, so it's better to get off the prayer for the dying first.
Okay.
Since I can't do it if he heals him. There's 2.
Okay, so you regain, Amar, you regain 2 hit points from a runic carving that is placed on your palm. And then Zanico, what are you doing? What do you have in mind?
I was going to pray for the dying Amar as well. So, no help there. Zanico, you know, conjures up the spirits and then taps Amar, and his god is like, hey, wait a second, Amar's not actually dying, bastard. You can't do that.
Okay.
Then, just so everybody knows, I'm fully out of healing spells for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
So no more magical healing from Zanico.
Okay.
Okay.
Until
Okay,
we rest.
so I think...
Slacker. No. It's amazing how much we already rely on a cleric in the group. How did we do this beforehand?
Yeah.
Seriously. Just means I can take gloves off now.
That's right, Arlen died twice. That's how we dealt with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, and I just remembered because I had prayer up at the end. Prayer ended when I got hit by the fireball, but everybody should still, for this round, we forgot about it, but for next round and the round after, everybody gets +1 to hit and +1 damage from my residual effects of my prayer before my god's attention is fully taken away from this area.
Cool.
Okay.
There were 2 more hits.
Now,
2 more.
I need... Okay, I need... first, so what this thing does is it gets back that howling in pain that it was doing. It seems to reposition itself, and then its jaw seems to get even wider and like stretches to an unnatural length. And there's this bellowing like howl that comes down and hits each of you. I need everyone to give me a save versus sorcery, please. Your reflex save or your dex bonus will apply to that too, your defensive adjustment. Oh, Mal, no, you don't. You're behind the level
okay.
still. Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Kane fails.
So I can do it again. Versus sorcery.
Nice. Okay. So
does
then,
agility bonus apply, did you say, or no?
you already succeeded. You can't more succeed.
Okay, got it.
So Kane and Amar, you guys each take 4 points of damage. And Kane and Amar, you are both deafened.
Well, I'm actually deadened. Okay.
Yeah, so you're blown off the table as this, you're like, oh, we got him up. 2 first the dying. And he's blown off the table. Shit.
Oh, so I looked up at the chat and I noticed that I had the chill touch on my weapon I noted it up in the
Yes, go ahead and
chat.
did you roll damage?
No, I don't know. Well, it's cold damage, so I don't know if it matters if it affects his creature or not. Cold damage, and they're -1 to hit, plus D4 cold damage.
Yeah, you can go roll that damage.
And I don't think it hasn't attacked us physically, so 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, yeah, that's something.
Nice.
Four more.
That's magic damage.
Okay.
Energy
All right.
damage.
So, and with that done, we are done. Next is round 2. And I'm going to put my D10 away because I do not need that today. I keep wanting to pick that up to roll initiative. Everyone decide what you're doing.
What does Reagan have left? Summoning a mount. No. That worked so well last time. Still trying to decide.
Let's see.
This is my last round of being held, so I will join in on the next round if it, you know.
Dunk.
Exactly.
I didn't target Colin. But I took George out of the game twice over.
Alright.
So glad I made it, Madison, when I had a deadline. Thanks.
No. It's easing me into normalcy.
Yeah, oh, nice.
I'm trying to find the cantrip I just had.
Melee. Oh, man.
Cantrips. Sorry, I had my cantrips a second ago. Alright. Look at the
If that's what you're doing, you can put that in.
So the way I typed it, Kevin, is that going to melee in the first phase and melee in the
There we
second?
go.
Okay. Sounds good. That's perfect. Yeah, that's exactly how you should do that. Excellent.
Okay. Kev, it's going to be Magic Divine Guidance, and then...
Well, type it in. This is
I am.
Same we've done it for 44 sessions.
I know. I didn't want to slow things down here while I type it. I had to find the...
Okay. All right. Then, guys, it is... so first up is Melee for Iffy and for Kane. What are you guys doing?
Did we roll initiative?
No, we didn't roll.
roll. Yeah. Sorry. So eager. So confident that Colin's going to beat my 2. There you go.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
You guys are like going towards the center, it seems like.
So then first up, Melee with Iffy and Kane. What are you guys doing?
So I've got 2 attacks, haven't I?
You do?
Move. I'll move to here and jump up to attack, I guess.
Nice.
Kane, one of those hits.
Nice.
We have to move yourself
man,
over.
this thing's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's armor
Okay.
class is no joke.
And I'll
No,
move
oh,
attack.
definitely.
Yep.
Okay. And
Make
Iffy?
my attack this phase. It's a miss. I'm not
Okay.
gonna.
It's a miss. Oh, yeah, you did one on each. All right. So then it is magic on the first phase.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Divine Guidance on Kane.
Okay. Now, the prayer for the dying,
Oh.
does that mean that, I can't remember how I wrote it, is it that a target or character can only be targeted with prayer for the dying once? Or
That
It's,
is right.
a particular spellcaster can only. Well, it doesn't say it.
It says an ally.
An ally may only benefit from prayer for the dying once per day. Oh, that's yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so again, Xanico tries to channel his god's power, and his
Well,
God
he would have known that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
so
and
you
it
can
wouldn't
feel
have brought him back anyway.
You can feel free
Then
to
he would
sub
be
it
at
in for
0.
something else. If you
Okay,
like.
so I'm gonna, in which case, I'm going to reach down and grab Amar's, grab it by the chest of his robes and start pulling him.
I'm going to grab him by his Unome. Where's this going?
No, I'm gonna grab him and start pulling him into the area where Malo is, because it seems like the magic stopped at the doorway.
Yeah.
Last
Sure.
time,
So
and I'm
I think
hoping
what
that-
you do then is as you're dragging him, because you guys would move before this thing, as you drag him over, boom, there's some kind of invisible barrier that is blocking you guys from Malo. Although, I mean, that room is still full of those fibrous kind of mechanical-looking tendrils that have been holding Malo fast.
The other thing, Kev, that 15 damage of mine, I believe that should be 16 because Ireland's
Right.
god was.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So
I
you
think
get
this
18
thing has
more
enough
on
hit
that
points
person.
that's probably not going to matter a whole lot, but you know.
Oh, you never know.
Hey, every
Right.
little bit.
Look
Yeah.
after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves.
Yeah, there you go.
Dad?
That's good.
Well, I'm pushing 50 now, you know. So I've got to get all this stuff down pat.
That's right.
It's just got to roll off the tongue.
It's one of the best things about being a father is being able to crack out dad jokes. So,
There you go.
okay, so then it is on the move. What this thing is, it's going to be withdrawing, but it disappears into the vent. Okay. So then, second phase, we have melee. Just no, I mean, there's nothing to attack in here. Does anyone have anything interesting happening second phase, or can we drop out of initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So, fortunately, Amar's only at -2, so he's not into that like death spiral.
Continuous.
I think
Yeah.
it's -4 is where you start bleeding out. So,
Yeah.
All right. So then, guys, you can hear this thing kind of through the vent. What are you guys doing?
I suggest we find one of those little areas. I can't remember what the room was, but there was a room where we could have put about 4 of us in there to rest, and then there were no vents in that room, and then have 2 people stand in the room outside that has vents.
Well,
That has
let's
one vent to watch.
first things first. Let's check the door again, and see if we can actually get into where Malo is, because otherwise we're going to need to find a different route
Yeah,
through.
true. Yeah.
Assuming these like metallic tendrils fall away,
Yep.
and I'm now free, and I come up to that space to try to check on my companions.
Yeah, and you can feel it that there's some kind of magical barrier between the two of you. You know it's magical because you've seen, I think, powerful sorcerers back in Cromarium. They've been able to summon such things. So if he's able to do these kind of things like that, this is magics that are certainly more powerful than what you guys are capable of. But
Right.
why don't you give me a D6 roll too, Malo?
Okay. Fun.
1. Okay. So you also know that this thing is likely to. It has a fixed duration, but you're not sure how long that would be.
Okay.
So it's not like
could I hear them? Like, is it? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so I will try to mouth to whoever's closest.
blow on it, draw a little heart.
Yeah. I'll do that second.
Yeah.
I'll just try to say we have to wait,
Okay.
and I point at it.
Okay. So what are the rest of you guys doing?
Xanico, now that he's got Amar, and since he can't get through, is going to just focus on kind of patching him up, making sure that he's not going to bleed out any further.
Okay. He seems to be stable. He's still quite badly injured, but does not appear like he's going to be, bleeding out or anything. Malo, remind me. Oh, actually, maybe I can see here. Did you guys close that other door behind you? No, you didn't. Okay. So
Yeah.
you can hear Malo. Like you didn't hear what was going on in the room there. All that shit was happening almost silently, as far as you're concerned. But you can hear from behind you in that open area where the atrium is.
Okay, since I have been nearly decapitated by that thing previously, I'm going to go to this door and shut it.
Yep. You can, if you take a moment to look up, you may remember there's a vent on the right side there of the atrium, and you see some billowing smoke. So you close it, and it is now sealed.
Right. And then I'll head back. You know what? I'll stay there, and the best thing I can do at this point, I can't really help my companions. I will keep an eye. I'll look down there, keep an eye on the door, the invisible barrier, but I will stand by the door to just listen to hear in case I hear anything.
Sure.
Is there a way to close the vent?
Not that you can see.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's a little wheel on the side.
Yeah, this is
Gotcha.
or a little lever.
Is Kane still deafened?
The deafening lasts for about a minute and a half, and then suddenly the world comes rushing back, and it's both you. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter for Amar, but it is about another 9.5 minutes before finally, Malo, you can hear the sound of your allies talking, and making plans,
Right.
and that seems to have returned.
So I will come back and see if I can pass through this doorway now.
You're able to move through now, yeah.
Okay, great. And I'll come in and survey the damage.
Okay. Yeah. It's bad.
Does anybody have any potions left? I have none.
I think I've ever had any on me.
None for me.
We were trying to rest when this all went
Oh.
down, if I remember correctly.
No,
we
actually
were
weren't.
talking about resting.
Yeah,
We were
we
talking,
actually
we
weren't.
didn't start. Okay.
Yeah, we decided to push on one more.
Right. Okay. So I think
But I think it was this room we were actually intending to do that in. So that little area you got trapped in, we figured we could put.
Well, we
You know.
talked about doing that because Reagan had mentioned this kind of tiny
Yes.
little
Yep.
airlock that's tight enough that we could just put a person, squeeze in and be uncomfortable and lock both doors and hope that nothing takes down the doors. Probably not the best night's sleep we've ever had, but
Well, I don't know, Kev. Can 6 people fit in there, or would some of us have to be outside on watch?
No,
That'd
I
be
mean
fine.
it's not going to be comfortable, but I mean, you could, if you want to cram all 6 of you in there, you could do that. I think I'm trying to decide if your characters would be aware of this. The concern I'd have is trying to spend 9 or 10 hours sleeping in a place that's hermetically sealed.
yeah.
yeah.
Like, there's a reason people don't go for naps in bank vaults.
We could keep a door open, and the person, whoever's on guard, can be standing at that door, and if that person hears or sees anything, can close it if necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about leaving a person in the room anyway with the door open, so they could keep an eye on the vent.
I mean, it seems like our only option is to rest for the moment. I have a few spells left, but I'm not feeling very well overall.
Seems like, I mean, potentially, obviously, the further we go, the more chance of something happening. But it seems like there were also rooms without vents downstairs. Some of the kind of laboratory rooms didn't seem to have vents in them, or at least there weren't like glowing eyes that we noticed in there. In which case, that might be a little more comfortable and safer if we don't have to have somebody standing in the room where we know that the creature can access them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a potential option as well.
Yeah, worth checking. And then Kevin, I can't recall this little gap going north. I forget, we can't see through it, or
if you
we can.
I think someone wisely, after having seen that nasty mechanical centipede, they got on all fours and jammed their head in there. So they did look through. Far be it from me to tell people how to do their jobs. But what you could see through there is a set of stairs going up.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, the other problem with this space is the fact that something could come through this gap. Something's made of smoke, especially. So perhaps we should follow Xanaco's suggestion and investigate downstairs, see if it's safer.
I agree.
Well, I could head down there if you like, if you want to rest up.
That sounds good. I hate to send you alone, though.
I think we should go as a party to check. Xanico with 9 strength is likely to be dragging Amar, not carrying him. So somebody else doing that job might be preferable to, you know.
I'll carry
Down
him
the
on.
stairs.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
He's only a little fella.
Of course,
little
Xanico
fella,
is
that'll be all right.
tapped out of other resources, basically, unless somebody has any diseases they need cured. And who knows how you spent your time in a town that I can't forget.
Thule
Can't
board.
remember the name of, so, you know.
Yeah. How about this? Reagan and Xanico can carry Amar. Maybe together.
Between the
And-
two of us.
Yeah. Yep. And because we're the most useless at this point. And the others can go. 2 of them can go in front. 1 can go behind.
Yep.
Sound reasonable?
That sounds
Okay.
good.
That's fine with me.
So then you guys can show me where you're going.
For Kane, I feel like you want to be in the lead.
Yep. Where's the way out? Is it
So
this
this
door on the
way.
west?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And do you guys
Okay.
want me in the back rank, all the way in the rear, or up with Kane?
Either way.
Okay, I'll stay up with Kane.
Kane, I'm beginning to worry a little bit
Yeah.
about these blackouts. You just like suddenly go, wait, I'm fighting something here? Oh, how did we get in here?
I know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I found myself down by the coast on a beach. I had this.
Let's open this door for you.
It
Hold
was
up.
really peaceful.
Boom. Door's open for you.
Excellent.
Okay, so I think we're over here. Or not. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Do.
You guys could go up as well.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I'll take that as a maybe.
Don't.
No, take that as a no.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you guys all together here, and I'll transport you down to the next level. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, Kev. We'll do something stupid relatively soon. It's not.
Yeah, we don't
It's,
need help.
inevitable.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
All we have to do is show a book somewhere. Reagan will say, "Oh,
There we go.
wanna go see
Okay,
that?"
guys. So this is the one level down. It's the one with the different laboratories.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta go over find it.
What was this room over there? Was this the floor with the library on? No, oh no, the different laboratories. This is the floor above the library level.
By the way, is there a center on your character button anywhere? I've managed to go this long without asking. Like,
To like center the map.
For roll
Yes.
20?
On your token?
yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's a.
Okay. That would be really useful.
I just look
Well-
up in this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be useful. I agree. Kevin, I'm just going to look in this room for any events in the
see here.
big area.
In
Oh,
the
wait,
big
sorry,
area
yeah.
here. So
Yeah,
there is the
yeah.
atrium that's above you as well too. And
right.
yeah,
So it's
and
over-
there are
Yeah,
vents.
yeah.
but in like this room or this room, it seems like we didn't notice any vents the first time, so we should check.
Yeah, there are vents in each of them.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the room I'm in, Kev?
There is as well too.
Okay.
All right.
That one I think is the one you're in, Kane. I think that is the that was the infirmary because there was a bunch of strange potions that I think Reagan found in there. There's like clean bandages. There's towels.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right. That's right. I have a number of potions, but I don't know that we want to try any of them.
Could we get some bandages and towels and stuff and stuff them in the vent?
You think that's going to stop the creature we just faced?
I don't know.
Well, it is. I mean, I'm not here right now.
Yeah.
But it is interesting that events and not walls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, and I can't remember. I think Zanico, didn't you try to turn it?
I did try to turn it. I can only do that once per encounter, so if it comes back, I can try to turn it again. But I got a feeling that this thing is pretty powerful, and turning may not be as likely to be effective.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would seem to make sense, given this Hyperborean sky people construction, that all of these doors that seal shut would require every chamber to have one of these vents. So I don't know if we'll find one without.
Yeah.
What about this lobby? What about this little like airlock sort of? There's 2 doors here with a 5 by 10 foot space.
There's no vents in there, but these are they're even smaller than the one a level up.
Yeah.
So maybe we go back to the level up, the one to level up, and be uncomfortable.
Yep.
Has that got no vents in the one up there?
That's the biggest airlock we found.
Oh,
And
right. Okay.
the level up with 4 squares, because these are all just 2 square
Yep.
airlocks.
I'd rather be uncomfortable sleeping than uncomfortable getting fireballed. So
Yeah.
Well, let's do that then.
All right.
the first one, not the second one.
So,
Option A.
where are you guys planning on going?
We're gonna go back up a little.
Back up? Okay.
Back up.
Okay, give me a sec here. Get you
It's
guys.
like one of those Scooby-Doo things, everybody running around.
Yep. Okay, everyone stop moving. Everyone stop moving. Everyone stop moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Who did I lose here? Someone accidentally delete themselves?
For once, it wasn't me.
Someone knows what's coming.
If you were you. Oh, there you go. You're underneath someone. There you go. Okay, give me a sec here, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Oop, wrong thing. Where are we going? Over here. Over here. Guys, we're going over here. Hold on. It's over here.
Whee!
There you go.
I
There
played on that. I played on that Foundry VTT last night. That went pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was quite impressed with it.
It seems like there's just a shit ton of them that are coming out now.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because that's
Yeah.
what folk
Wait,
are
in
doing.
quarantine, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Make it easier for people to play together. Yep. It's like, I mean, how long did it take before we started seeing like Walmart commercials with people in masks?
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Like-
yeah.
Wasting no time.
Should we have crack both doors and have somebody on either side on watch?
Well, we've only got 6 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only 5 of us active. So I don't think we have enough people to watch both doors unless we're going to take an extra long rest.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Robert? Have you? Sounds
Well,
like
I'm just worried that because obviously something could come through both sides, and they can open doors. I don't think there's any way to completely lock the doors against anything. So the alternative is whoever's on watch every so often goes through and checks both.
I mean, I think one of the good things about the way these doors are constructed is that it takes a moment for it to open.
Yep.
So, and it makes some noise. So it will alert that person who's awake already.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do that. So we lock this door here, and we have one person on watch in this room, or
Okay.
the other way around.
Yeah,
I think we should all go in this room.
Okay.
Right? We all want to be in the airlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reagan can offer to take first watch.
Is anyone suffering any attribute loss right now?
Not me.
No.
Don't think so? Okay.
I
Not
think
yet. Not yet.
I think pretty much any time you ever say, "Oh, you might take attribute loss," I'm going to astonishing point that.
Yeah. How many astonishing fortune you got left right now?
4.
4.
Okay, yeah, you guys are good. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
Toss another ghost wizard at you. You guys can handle this. So then, would someone kindly give me a D5 roll, please?
I don't want to be responsible.
I'll do it since I'm unconscious.
Awesome.
Or not.
Oh, Zanika got it.
4. All right, so the 1, 2, 3, Kane. Kane, you were on
That's
watch.
probably ideal, unfortunately, Colin.
Yes. Unless he falls asleep.
So
Well,
That's something puts him out.
you
It's
are.
handy because I've got Audacity booted up on the computer at the moment, so I just get bored.
Let's see here, handouts. I just remember again. I don't remember when we introduced this, but I just saw this handout. What the fuck, Jeff?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
that's awesome.
Oh, okay, let's see here. Do you remember when that came up?
I didn't.
I don't remember that.
Okay,
look-
great.
Yeah, I
This is
don't
a
remember.
little surprise. Killer pointy intestines. Can't wait.
Oh no.
It's gonna be awesome. All right, so I do need to get a different handout together here. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Let's get my character sheet ready. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, there we go. Okay.
Is this my watch?
It is your watch, yes.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you are sitting in this strange, workshop or laboratory. I mean, this seems more like a workshop. The level down. Actually, we probably need something a little more awesome as this music is. Let's find something. What's this here? Yeah, it sounds about right. All right.
That's
So, Kane,
not sinister at all.
you are keeping watch. Your allies all asleep behind you in this strange thing. This one feels, the places you looked before seemed like very, very strange and unnaturally clean apothecaries. Labs, and of which you have no familiarity. This feels a little bit more familiar. You know how to work with tools, you know how to work with your hands, but the things that lie scattered around here are just so unnatural. As you're pacing around, you maybe pick up, what looks like a piece of sculpture or a doll, perhaps, but it's a metal, head or part of a head of some kind of insect. And like this is the metal is the same as much of the rest of the sky metal you've seen in here, where it's got that light but really, really hard quality to it, much more so than any metal you've ever worked with or seen. You can hear the soft kind of, snoring of your companions back through the open door. And your eyes go up once again.
Stop! I'll wake everyone up.
Yeah. Fucking, there's narrative going on here. Hurry, get up! This is for sure an intro to an encounter. Get up!
I hear a voice.
Two arms, my friends. The DM's reading block text.
Oh no!
So what you can your eyes sort of go up to the vent again to keep an eye on that, and at first you think maybe it's something passing through the just something passing through the vents. You've heard that mocking laughter coming through there from before too.
Yeah.
This sounds like something different. There is a distinctly disquieting voice. And it's actually not a singular voice, it is multiple voices. That seems to be coming from near this hole. And as it gets a little louder, you get the sense as if something is getting closer. What do you do?
Well, I will jump back into the airlock, shut the door, and spin the wheel shut.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't wake anybody up yet.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna make sure I've got that door between me and this noise, and then I'm gonna kind of have my.
Sure. So you get in there and close it. Now, if you guys have a fire going in here, it's going to suffocate you. Right? Because that's going to burn your oxygen as well. So is there anything else you guys have that could be a source of light? Or are you in darkness right now?
No, Reagan has something. Hold on.
Did we lose George altogether?
What? Sorry, Carl? Kev?
Did we lose George altogether?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's not in the Hangout or in the Roll20.
Okay, here, I'll repost the Hangout link.
Yeah, Reagan has cantrip, Divine Radiance, 15-foot diameter sphere of soft. Plus, she glows.
Yeah, but you have to concentrate on that.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh.
But you can't sleep, though.
Right. I'm saying, but no, we don't. I don't think we had a fire in here, did we?
No. So then, yeah, you're in darkness then.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah, Kane will be in darkness until he wakes up Reagan or Zanico, who could cast.
Except that Reagan also glows slightly. Remember, greenish light. That was one of the experiments. Those.
Oh yeah. So there's
things
great.
did on her.
Great.
I don't.
Seeing those mutations paid off, guys.
Yeah, she sleeps naked, so everybody has good light now. Probably not.
Oh, in Colin's accent, you look brilliant.
But at least Colin could easily see where Reagan is. Let's put it that way. She can see her head.
Okay, so there's a soft green glow in here. You seal that off. What do you do next?
Well, I'm just going to listen for a minute, and if, depending on what I hear, well, I'll listen for a minute and.
Yeah, so it's completely muffled in here. You can't hear anything coming through from the other side. But if it is a genuine, 60-second minute that you wait and listen. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's absolutely. I for one blame the fog mage or whatever, smoke mage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Fucking nanotech. It's like the guy. There was a Fox reporter yesterday who was blaming Joe Biden because his Wi-Fi went down. And he's text tweeting from the middle of the street saying it went down. Oh, okay. So anyway, the door is there, and you hear this tuk 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 tuk, or you're listening there, and almost too soon, or for you to react, you suddenly hear this discordant screeching as if something was keening through the metal itself, and you kind of get yourself back. What do you do?
I'm gonna dash over to the other door and open it.
Okay. Give me a dex test, please.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard, but just in case you trip and fall over someone.
Yep.
Anyone who has gone to camp or gone camping with friends who drink. Oh shit! So you stomp on someone's head, you step on someone else's leg. Hey! Ow! Ooh, ah. All right. So then, I think in that noise, I think everyone has an opportunity to sort of jerk awake here as you're making your way over. And Kane, unfortunately, you fall down. Yeah. But what you all wake up in time to see, moving through the wall and hanging over all of you. Now, let me check one thing here. I just want to see what, if any, aura ability it has, because I think it does have something that I need to save on. Where is it here? Oh, that's a creepy sound.
Yep.
Okay. Will, you're getting happy. I'm on book number 3 pulling off the shelf right now.
Oh, good lord.
Okay. All right, so as this thing drifts in, let me show you what you see first. And then I'm going to need a save. So all of you sort of wake up in time. There's just the soft, green glow of Reagan's phosphorescent skin glowing in this. But there is a second source of light that then comes in as this babbling and, screaming thing drifts over you. This is the same creature that raised up from that corpse one level down that Zanico had turned. So this thing is here. I need a save versus sorcery from all of you. This is mind affecting, so anyone who's got a wisdom bonus, you can apply that to your save.
Does it matter if I'm dead?
If you are unconscious, you are unaffected.
Okay, want to make
One benefit.
yeah.
Nat
Whoa.
20.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so consequences of the failing the save, I believe, or you're losing some stat bonuses here. Or stats. Whoever failed, you're going to be losing. Give me a 1d2 roll, please. Oh man, that's a lot of failures. Jeez.
D2 card.
I meant the
Yeah.
rolls, not you guys. Okay, so then
I thought you said D2, right?
1d2, yeah. Whatever you roll, that's how many points of wisdom you lose.
Oh no.
It's just don't reduce it permanently, but
Okay.
just keep track of what your wisdom should be.
Right.
So whatever's
Yeah.
down there, that's you lose. If you've got any bonus spells or anything like that, you lose that. Okay, so then this is that is the end. That's things drifted in. Let's roll some initiative here. So first up is Colin. You're still kicking my ass with initiative. So everyone decide what you're doing.
Oh, I don't like this.
I'm assuming that we just strategically can't. Only one person can be standing next to it, adjacent to it, in this airlock area. It's tight.
Only one can successfully fight. What I'll let you guys do is if you want to take a -4 to your attack, you guys can jam 2 of you in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay. Glowing. Nice.
Well, it's right on top of her, so that's where the
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, it's good you moved your head, though, Kane, because, I mean, that thing would have come out right next to you. Okay, so we got everyone in there. Great. All right, so then, Colin. Beat my 5. The post-vacation easy mode is off. Nice! 6.
Yes.
There you go.
Take your 5 and stuff it, Kev. All right, I'll move this guy back so that you can actually see. All right, so then, guys, first up is Iffy and Kane and Malo on melee.
And Reagan. Reagan's on melee as well.
Oh, and Reagan's on melee. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let the others.
Okay, now
go.
hold on,
I
guys.
won't try to fight.
Let's just back up for a second here. So, you guys were dead asleep. Where were your weapons?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just because, I mean, if you guys were... Kane for sure is going to have a readied weapon. But
Yeah,
I think,
wouldn't.
at the least, I think that what you guys would need to do is take your first phase to get your weapon ready and get up, and then
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So move then melee for all of us. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Except Kane, which is fine because we can't all fight anyway.
Okay. All right. So then...
Oops.
oh, nat 1. Kane tries to get up, and then I think with him and someone else getting up at the same time, he stumbles and gets back to his knees. Then we have magic first phase. Zanico, what do you got in mind here?
I was thinking of doing a turn undead, but I'm checking the rules right now to see if I actually can.
Okay.
Because I can do it once per encounter, but I guess I'll let you decide if I count as presenting a figure of authority in this position. Because what it says is specifically, the sorcerer must confront his undead within 30 feet, brandish his holy symbol, speak boldly the commandments of his faith, all of which I can do. But then it says he must stand at the fore or abreast of his allies, if applicable, presenting a figure of power or authority. And I don't think I can move up right now.
I'll let you rely on the if applicable part of that, because, I mean, you know, unless you guys want to create a pyramid.
Tight quarters.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your... hold on here. Let me get to the turn.
Yeah, make
what
a
page is it
1d12.
See that?
What
Kev's
page is-
reading the small print there. See, sometimes it works in your advantage, Arlen.
Well, it depends whether you're my client or whether you're the other side's client.
Page 252,
Right.
253 for turn
Oh, God. Okay,
undead.
cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And you are
That's
level...
not so good.
What's your turn
I'm level
ability?
5.
Level 5. Okay. Oh, you know what? You might be in luck here. Depending on how many hit dice this thing has. Come on. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, not a great D12, but I guess we'll see.
Hold up. Let's see here. That is... Now, you could Astonishing Fortune that if you choose to, but just so you know, you need... Oh, yeah, you need like a 1 to be able to do this.
Well, if it's that powerful, it seems like it might be worth trying the Astonishing Fortune, because turning it would be really useful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It'd
What
be
do
an
you
auto
think, guys?
success then, if you're... Because the... what do you call it? The... Astonishing Fortune in Ash we treat as more powerful than in AD&D, so...
So definitely worth doing,
Definitely.
Arlen.
All right, well then, yeah, I will spend an Astonishing Fortune to successfully call upon the power of the Feathered Serpent who guarantees the world, and I sort of stand up as best I can in this tight quarters and hold up my holy symbol and say, "Begone, foul thing, back to the abyss with you."
So the whole thing lights up with this brilliant white light, and as this thing kind of like... And that screaming... And it fades into the wall, that noisy wall to the south there, with all the machinery and stuff throbbing behind it. And as soon as it's gone, all you're left with is the sound of that machinery chugging away once again.
I'd like to get in at that machinery, I must say. I'd like to...
The music was definitely appropriate.
So, with that done, then guys, the rest of the evening is
I wonder
uneventful.
what would happen if we could pop off a panel to that central core and hit it with that hammer that like blows buildings up.
Oh, uh-huh.
It blows up the entire tower.
Well, that'd solve a few things.
Well, we did have to figure out how much in our Night Below campaign. We did have to figure out how much damage a character would take when he had a lake dropped on him. So imagine I can figure this out. Okay, so yeah, what this means then, guys, is with the morning coming. Actually, let's do this. You guys get to first off recover your hit dice. So go in your character sheet, click on your hit dice, add that many hit points back to yourself.
Ooh.
We're back to our Atlantean tunes again. Okay, nice guys.
So, Omar, unfortunately, you only heal 1 hit point because you're at negative. And you're muted, Will.
Does he go to -1 or does he go to 1?
He goes to -1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Well, I do have a hit point adjustment, so that's good.
Does any of our wisdom come back overnight, or is it more long term?
With a full night's sleep, the wisdom does return. You get 1 point back.
Okay.
If you've lost 2 points, then it just hopefully it'll come back with one more
And
night's
another
sleep.
day, or
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Reagan will, her morning ritual after a battle, she pours water into the horn and says her prayer over it, and then hands it around to everybody.
Okay.
So that would be 2 times level, so I think that's 10 hit points.
Okay.
Great.
Wow, that's
How
cool.
many uses is that?
Just once a day.
No, I mean how many servings of?
6 total.
Okay,
So
so everybody
can.
gets it.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Then you have an opportunity to prepare spells for the day as well.
Cool.
And what do you guys plan on doing today?
We're doing a lot of those sighs.
Onwards, ever onwards.
I gotta
Onwards,
continue.
upward.
Yeah.
So Mars at 10 hit points now, then, right?
Yeah,
Because of the
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because
I got
the
it.
the horn.
yeah, the healing elixir from Reagan.
Yep.
That you just brought me up to 7. I
Were
think.
you at -3 before?
Oh no, okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a flat rate, isn't it?
Flat rate, yeah, 10.
Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. Then Xaniko, do you wish to cast any spells to top anyone up here?
Yeah, it seems like that's probably a good idea. Let's see. I see Iphigenia's down by 9. Amar's still big down, and I'm still big down. Here are 2d8 for Amar. 13 hit points for you, Amar,
Wow.
Awesome.
and 3 hit points
Oh.
for you, Iphigenia.
Wow. That's some rough rolling, man.
Oof.
Jeez.
And that I still have 1 cure moderate and 1 cure light to try to bring anybody who goes down back up.
Yeah, you should save those.
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
But at least we still have our prayer for the dyings. So
And we have our prayer for the dyings again because it's a new
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
not that that's likely to happen. By the way, Kev, is our wisdom back up, or is it still down?
You recover 1 point of wisdom.
Okay.
Okay. So, where to now, guys?
So we haven't explored beyond this level at this point, Colin. So this is as far as we got.
Okay. Should we head up?
I
Those
think so.
stairs. Those stairs. We knew Kev would get us up those stairs. One way.
Oh, the terrors that the riches that await. Did I actually?
Nobody have.
Did I load? I think I loaded some assets as well too. Did I actually plan ahead here? Hold on. Let's see. Doesn't.
Does
sound
everybody
like it.
want me to take point? Are you happy with me to take point?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yes, indeed.
Okay.
Is Kane at 6th level or no 5th?
5th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 30 points.
Yeah, he's 37.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the old saves that get you, though, isn't it? At
Yeah.
this level.
I mean, thankfully, my best save is sorcery. That's what we've been facing.
My saving throws are rubbish.
I think you guys are talking about the same thing. You're just, different perspective on it.
True.
Because
Yeah.
you're both because the saving throws are tied to level in this game, not to class, except for a +2 bonus. So your sorcery
right.
throws are probably the same.
So I've got a basic saving throw of 14.
Yeah, everybody does at 5th level.
Ah, right.
Okay. So, Kane, you are first up. Who is going to be next in line there?
I'll be second.
And there was that door at the top as well. Okay. Mal will be second. Who's third?
I'll go third, I think.
Okay.
A door. We've not had a door at the top of the stairs thus far.
Not that I recall.
That
Okay.
makes me think we could be at the top.
Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Somebody should listen at the door.
Sure.
Not that it matters. We're going to open it anyway. I'm not sure why.
Somebody should throw the door open and rush in.
All right. Let me slowly move you guys over to the... Oh, hold on here. Let me zoom out, scooch here so I can see everything. Oh, there. Oh, boy, guys. Oh, boy. Let me get you in the hallway here. The hallway of doom. It's on the map. I can't, you know, I'm not trying to freak you guys out.
You can do.
Just says, yeah.
Your hands are tied, Kev.
Yeah. What am I going to do?
Hands are
You know?
tied.
The
Absolve yourself of all responsibility.
you guys have, what do you call it?
Make all complaints to Jason Hall.
Exactly. In a self-addressed stamped envelope, kindly address it to your waste bin. All right, so here's where you guys all are. It's all over here. Get to the top of that staircase, and with a long look back, Kane throws that door. And again, I'll remember this was your choice to open this door, so...
Yep.
Here we go. So, what you see before you is another set of stairs leading further up. And then there seems to be a room that turns to your left.
Right. Okay.
No, left.
I'm gonna dash across, and I want to establish a beachhead on the other side there.
So you run across. So you get a brief glimpse. Let me just move you in the middle here so you can see. There's that curving corridor that goes down and then arcs off to the left.
Right.
The wide curved hall. Yeah. On the east side, you briefly see there is something hanging from the wall.
Well, perhaps Marlowe will get a better look at that as I'm going to seal off these. I'm going to secure the stairs.
So it's dead ghosts from, what do you call it?
Ghostbusters.
No, I was thinking the Sixth Sense. The one they're just hanging there.
Okay. What are you guys doing? The floor is immaculate in here. There is no trash, no detritus. This is as hermetically clean as many of the other levels you've seen. The ones that don't have all that trash on and the geargeists on the ground.
That's good. I'm gonna just peer around here just to see what I can see. Okay. Oh, I see. And then I'll look over to Kane and point like to the stairs. Should we come to you or go in here?
I'll just put a hand up for a minute.
Okay.
And then what I'll do, I'll flatten myself against this wall that's here.
Okay.
I'm gonna like flatten myself up against it and just like shuffle. If I can't see or hear anything, you know, I have a quick peer up the stairs. If that seems quiet, then I'll like edge along this wall with my back to the wall.
So those stairs, what you're hearing from up there is this ringing sound of hammers and forges, it sounds like. So the roaring of forges.
Oof. Right. Quite a lot of noise there, yeah. Right. Okay, that's right. Yeah. So I'll like I say, then I'll back along this wall. I'll edge along this wall with my back to the wall until I get to a corner, and then just like peer around with my head. I don't want to go round. I just want to get a better look at this.
Yeah.
This thing that I saw briefly hanging.
So what you can see is that right around there appears to be something that is affixed to the wall. And it looks like it has some writing on it as well.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is my. This is not my jam. This ain't something I can't just solve this with.
I have been defeated by the foe of the ages, the written word.
I'll stop there and like just raise up my eyebrows and kind of indicate with my thumb.
All right, so I'll head over here.
Okay. All right. And when you can see Malo, when you get down there, is to your left, there is another door.
Airlock style.
Yep. Same thing as what you've seen elsewhere, too. Those of you on the stairs, the closer you get to the top there, like Iffy, you're the next one up, when you can hear the sound of hammers and machinery and whatnot going up those stairs. Now, Malo, when you walk over, what you see is that there is a, there was that scrawled writing above some of those doors.
Yeah.
Well, what you see is there is more writing here, but it is much more precise and much cleaner, and it appears to be on a like a slate board.
Mm-hmm.
And what's written on it is, and this is all in Atlantean.
Okay.
You can read Atlantean, right?
I can, yeah.
Oh, that means the explosive runes go off.
Oh, damn it.
No.
I mean, I can't.
See, I'd have been fine.
Yeah, bam! You see, this is why I don't read.
Told you it was rubbish.
So it says, Lab 1, Alchemy.
Huh.
Lab 2, Fluid Siphoning Research. Lab 3,
Training.
Gaseous Ooze Research.
Gases.
Gaseous. Lab 4, there's a word you don't understand. You don't quite understand what the word means, and then something research.
Okay.
Lab 5, Infernal Cloud Research. Lab 6, Technic Research. Lab 7, Quasi-Gaseous Research.
Jeez.
Lab 8, Swarm Behavior Studies. Lab 9, Smoke and Particle Research. And then it says Lab 0. And you're not sure what this word means, but it is Memotech Recovery. Let me spell it out for you.
Okay.
Sorry, mnemotechnic.
I see. And the only one, I got everything except Lab 3. What was Lab 3 again?
Oh, Lab 3 was your Doom
Gaseous.
research. Sorry,
damn it.
Gaseous Ooze.
Ooze. Right. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I will return to my companions here, Kane and Iphigenia, and I will relate these words that I do understand, along with the fact that there's some that I don't.
So, if he's asking if any of the doors downstairs had numbers on them.
Yes.
They were labelled
did.
directly on the doors, weren't they? There was some signage, I think.
That's right. It's Lab 1 was Alchemy, Lab 2, same thing. Lab 3, Gaseous Ooze Research, Lab 2, Fluid Siphoning Research. So, yes. but we didn't get this many. We didn't get the 10 different lab names.
Well, what do you think? I mean,
well, are they generally writing over this door up here?
No, it appears indistinguishable from any of the others. Though again, like this area, unlike say that area above the atrium or the second floor, there isn't all that gear crap. This is back to that pristine kind of like 50s sci-fi look to it, shiny steel. But between the sound of that central pillar and the sound from the floor above you, yeah. It's quite noisy in this area as well.
All right, so I'll just come back to this door to the north here does not have any writing over it, so I do not know if it's a lab or not. I suspect it's not, especially considering the fact that this area is so clean. But something we should investigate.
Yeah. Do you want me to open it?
Sure.
Then. Where is it?
It's up at the top here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Kane's walking up to the door.
I mean, we don't know where the doors to these labs are, do we?
Well, I mean, we found those 3 other labs below, so I'm wondering if this is reiterating, that there are these 10 labs within the whole tower, and we have found those 3 below. 1, 2, and 3.
This is just like a schedule of the labs, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Sort of like a map.
Yeah. So maybe there's maybe another 3 labs on this level, and then perhaps some more.
And then
something like that.
Followed by maybe lab 0 at the very top.
Right. That's possible.
So we found 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if I missed any other ones. Although there was a session I wasn't here for, so that's also possible. But I definitely have 1, 2, 3 in my notes.
Okay. So, Kane, this thing is before you. What do you want to do?
Is it the wheelie door?
Yep.
Yep. Spin it open.
You lay your hands on it, and would you give me a save versus device, please?
Ooh.
Marvelous roll.
Oh.
Oof.
Whoa.
I'm going to guess you want to spend a point of Astonishing Fortune?
Probably a good idea at this point.
Okay, so you only take 23 points of damage, but there's a surge of electricity that just completely engulfs you. And he staggers back, hits the wall, and then falls down to his knees.
Good thing I opened it then.
It's true.
So 14. Jeez. Oh.
Yeah. So, and Kane, you set your hands on it and began to put it in motion. You're not even sure if you moved it even a millimeter.
No, right. I think I was letting go of that ASAP.
Yeah. And you've got scorch marks in your palms from where you had your hands on it.
Oh, man.
I'm inclined to go up them stairs and get up to the top of the tower and give this geezer a thrashing.
Yeah.
Just saying. FYI.
Now, this is the first arcane trap that you guys have come across.
Yeah.
And what you guys, I think, Malo and Iphigenia, you would know that often with these things, once they go off, they need to be reset. So unless this is some strange Atlantean technology of which you are unaware, that may be the extent of the magical traps.
I would like to, just in case, sense magic on that door now.
So a trap would not be revealed by a sense magic. Yeah, I mean, like part of the trap includes obscuring magic to.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Just don't look at me to touch
Carl's
it again,
expression tells me he calls bullshit on that. You have Starfinder to blame for that, Carl, because that's how detect magic works in that, and I love it.
But I will, confer with Iphigenia that we both believe that these kinds of arcane traps are sort of happen once and then need to reset.
Yeah.
And once we kind of conclude that's what we
hold
think.
On. If you do sense magic on it, like I said, it won't reveal traps, but there is an enchantment on here.
I will then.
I think I've revealed the trap. There's definitely a trap on this door.
I will then.
I think we call that the dormant approach to
electricity.
So sorry, George. What did you say? You were gonna?
Oh, I have prepared a detect magic for today, so I think I'll cast it just to, get a little bit more info.
Absolutely. So what this is, there is a sorcerer's enchantment. It's a bit unusual. Like the workings, the weave of magic around this spell is a little unusual from what you are used to, but the fundamentals of magic remain the same across the millennia. Someone has cast a sorcerer lock on here. So what this means is that a dispel magic will negate it, a knock spell will open it, or a strongman with a 17 strength or higher might try and break it down.
Okay. I do not have either of those spells. So, Iphigenia, do you have anything, or anybody else?
No, I'm not even a strong man. I'm a strong woman. So,
right. You're
sexist advocate.
All right, Eowyn, let's see what you can do here.
It seems like we have only one option, and that's brute force.
Yep.
Well,
can a couple of us pull at it, or?
It's a test of strength rather than a feat. To get this open, so
I can give it a try.
All right, Kane, you get 13 back, and we're down to 1 cure light wounds for my healing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, if
the feet, though, isn't it?
Oh, Malo. Okay, so Malo goes over, places his hands on the thing that just shocked the bejesus out of Kane.
Yeah.
So Kane, you
don't do it, Marlo. Don't touch it.
Kane, you regained 13 hit points too.
Yeah, I've done that. Is it not?
Did you hit enter afterwards?
I think. Yeah, it's not showing that I didn't.
If a plus 13 would do it too.
Let's see. So Malo, I'll move you up there.
Yeah.
And you get ready to throw your weight into it.
I wrote it on the wrong place, that's why.
Ah, okay. And you begin turning, and you hear a sound of, let's take our mid-session break. Oh. Okay, so we'll be back momentarily, folks. We'll take our break here, and then we'll be back to see what is behind door number lightning. So, back momentarily.
Colin. So I discovered something. Colin, can you hear? Maybe not yet. Hey, Colin, can you hear me? Yep. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I discovered something. I just saw a Mars comment. Saw Cancer Research Lab. So that Bob the Builder that we've been watching, apparently there's an American dubbed version, so we'd only seen that until I started showing him new episodes online, and I was like, oh yeah, right, it's British. And he was listening to it, and he's like, he sounds different.
Yeah. Oh, right. I
Yeah.
can't believe they bothered to dub it.
Yeah, me either. I mean, you can completely understand it. It's not like, well, it's like the Harry Potter books, right? Like, why the heck did they? We have American versions of that, and that's what you get in our stores here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because one of them's changed the Philosopher's Stone's not the Philosopher's Stone, is it?
mhm. Yeah, but it was so weird. I was like, I wonder if they did that with the Thomas the Tank Engine too. I'd have to.
Well, maybe.
I have to see
Yeah.
the originals. Although I don't know, I think the narrator sounds pretty British if I recall. So
Yeah, it seems like a lot of effort to go to. I mean, you get the occasional word that might lose a bit of its meaning, or the meaning might be a bit off.
yeah,
But you wouldn't think it was. Is it
No.
because it's for children?
maybe,
it-
but I mean, I remember like growing up and reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I loved that. It was, it's like I learned great words there. Like I can't remember what they were, but it's like, yeah, I'd go around and talk to my other friends. They're like, what the heck are you talking about?
Well, imagine if. I mean, you don't. I mean, you have loads of British shows, and we have loads of
Yeah.
American shows,
Yeah.
and they're not dubbed, are they?
No,
It seems really odd.
Yeah.
So what's been dubbed?
Bob the Builder, which is a kids show. For I don't know if you remember a couple of sessions ago, Colin and I were talking about it because my son got hooked on it, and so we have DVDs, and Colin had mentioned that it was a British show, and it didn't really hit me then. But then, like a few days later, he I had him watch new episodes on YouTube or something. And I was like, oh, right, British show, British accents, for us accent. And,
Mhm.
and I
Maybe,
gave
maybe
him,
it's to get the profanity out.
no.
And I'm Bob. I'm gonna build me a fucking house. Watch this fucking thing.
I would watch that show.
You wanker.
Kids definitely learn something. I mean,
Yeah. But it's like, I was surprised. I was like, yeah, we're just talking, like, why the heck did they dub that? It's like, yeah, Kayvon's initial reaction was, that it sounds different. And I'm like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? So, anyway.
Strange.
Yep.
Okay, so you said date a girl who her first language was Polish, and she said that the strangest thing for her was that Darth Vader always sounded off. Because when she saw Star Wars as a kid,
Uh-huh.
it was a different voice actor, and it was in
No, no.
Polish. It's like, no, that doesn't sound right.
There's a book that I read where I don't remember as much of the book, but one of the things I remember is that it's I think Pakistani kids who think that Clint Eastwood might be Iranian because when it's dubbed with an Iranian accent.
Uh-huh.
And their dad has to explain to them that no, he's not. It's just
Well,
right.
another
That's awesome.
Another coming back from Iranian aspect is my wife. Iranian. She was at the Seven. Oh God, what's the famous Western?
Magnificent Seven.
Yes, the Magnificent Seven. We watched that, and she says it's really popular there, but of course it's completely dubbed in Iranian. And she's like, the story is completely different. It's like, I'm like,
You
okay.
don't say.
Like they even completely change how basically what all the scenes end up meaning because of how they dub them.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So then, Malo, with you laying your hands on this formerly trapped, you hope,
I hope, yeah.
door. Tuk, 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 tuk. Tuk, 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 tuk. Poof. You're able to open the door. What you see within this large chamber appears to be a combination of bedroom and study. A large window to the northwest is fitted with sturdy metal slats, which lets in light and air, while elaborate tapestries depicting gloomy landscapes and exotic Atlantean architecture adorn the walls. A large bed sits in the room, its fine coverings frayed and dusty. A small desk against the southwest wall is bare, while doors provide several exits, although no handle adorns the door to the northwest. Instead of a handle or a knob, it bears a small plate of coppery metal. So what do you wish to do?
I'll look to see if there's any vents in this room.
There is a vent in this room as well.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna relay what I see to my companions, including the fact that there is a vent in here. It seems like we should investigate this chamber. Is everybody okay with my entering?
Yes.
He's making an effort to be a little bit more cautious these days.
Okay.
After the last couple of levels. So he's going to step foot in and see if anything happens.
Oof, he's going to that square?
Oh, damn it. Knew it.
Always jump over your square.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's right. So obvious.
So you step in there, and having recent experience with this door, you know, your mind reels as to what may happen if you disturb anything within here, but that square appears to be safe.
Right. Appears being the key word.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't know what happens when you move from it.
Right. We don't know what got set off somewhere else in the tower when I did step there.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually just a huge homage to Myst.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna move a little bit more forward so I can see the whole room. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I mentioned these other doors. Is there any writing over any other doors?
There is
or
not.
Just anywhere in the room.
There is not. The
Okay.
Let's see here. The north. Where's that window? Where's that window? Window's right over here.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah. You can actually see the sprawling jungle outside of there as well too. You can actually see outside of the tower for the first time.
That's cool.
And let's see here, those tapestries are along this wall here.
Okay.
And along here. Either side of the bed.
Okay, so I think I'm definitely interested in checking out that desk, but first I'm gonna go to the first set of tapestries right here.
Okay.
And look behind them, see if there's anything there.
Sure. So you look behind the tapestries, and let me see here.
Mimic. Just wanna get that out of
Been
the
waiting.
way.
I wasn't kidding. I actually decided against using a mimic in Night Below recently. It's coming, though. That's a check in the mail.
I know.
And then the check's going to attack you. All right. There does not appear to be anything on the far side. You push the tapestry aside. There seems to be that same smooth metal wall on the other side there.
And the tapestry itself, are there images or symbols or what's on the tapestries?
The tapestry depicts, one of them is a strange and gloomy landscape. Lots of drab colors. Yeah. Zaniko, from where you are, you can hear more the noise of the machinery and whatnot coming from behind you than you can what's happening ahead of you. And you turn around and check the floor again just to be sure that there are no cogs rolling there. Nothing yet.
So I turn to Virginia and I point to the desk down there. Like, sort of like, should we go down there and check it out?
The desk has a big tongue that comes with it, licks its lips.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then I definitely go down there.
Yep.
How long does your detect magic work?
Well, detect magic itself lasts for one turn, I believe, like 10 minutes. Let me double check that that's the case.
Can you just scan the room and see if there's nothing, anything interesting or nothing strange?
Yeah. Let me make sure that is accurate.
I call Kane up because he's a lightning rod, so let's call Kane up too.
That's true. Duration, one turn.
5.
So I have 10 minutes since just before opening the door, so probably just a couple of minutes left. So I'll just sort of look around and see if anything pops out at me.
Nothing that you can see.
Okay. And I will head down to this desk, which I know there's nothing on it, but I'm looking for drawers or anything.
A couple doors, I guess.
Yeah, you check the drawers, and there is some loose paper within them. That's what's scrawled, like drawings and writings and such. And you can read the words, but it's like, if you were not an engineer and you were handed complex engineering drawings, you're like, I can see that this is definitely in our language. I just don't know what this means.
Got it. Well, I'm going to take them anyway, just in case at some point they're helpful.
So, Mar, this
is
these
doors.
First time you've seen daylight in a day. Okay.
There are multiple doors in here.
Yeah, there's a couple doors.
That one is very curious up the north there because I
this
thought
one
we were at the edge of that tower, but because that window looks out into the jungle. So
well, remember it had those like protrusions to some extent,
right?
Because we ran into that a couple of floors back. And I was like, isn't this weird? And they're like, yeah, they had the protrusion. So that's probably what that is. It's probably like a small alcove type room. I remember that's kind of what the one we found before was. It was kind of a storage room almost.
This is the first of this type of door that you have encountered, though. One with just a copper panel on it as opposed to a door.
Does anybody want to investigate that copper panel? It does not seem to be.
The copper panel is to the side of the door, or the whole thing?
It's actually on the door.
Oh.
How big is it, Kevin? The panel?
The panel itself is only about like yay by yay.
I wonder, Amar, if there's anything...
Oh, sorry. You know what? There is magic on that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. You would have noticed that.
I point that out. That there's magic on the copper itself, not on the door.
The door, the copper seems to be the focal point of it.
Yeah,
but the door as well. Yeah.
So we should be careful with this door.
So it's like an actual bed with covers and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, proper bed type bed.
All right. Okay, take the covers off and just throw it at the copper door.
Okay. So you start taking the sheets off. Amar, Iffy, and Malo, would you kindly give me a D6 roll, please?
Oh, just a D6. Okay. Oops.
Okay. Iffy and Amar, you guys both notice that as Iffy gets on there and starts pulling all the sheets off of the bed, you can begin to see billowing through that vent is a whole bunch of smoke.
Oh boy, here we go.
The vent is pretty much right above the bed as well, too. So, what do you guys wish to do?
I holler at Malo. The vent.
Turn and look. See the smoke.
And you can see, I think looking up, you can see roiling within that are some very angry eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw the covers over it, at least delay it, maybe.
Well, it's 20 feet up, so...
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to back out unless we're going to.
Yeah, let's drop into initiative here. Let's just so we can know what's what here. So round 1 here, guys. This thing still has not formed. It is still roiling and billowing out of there.
20 feet up, you said?
20 feet up. Yeah, that's where it's right near the sea. It's, I mean, like 18 feet up because it's about a 2 foot, wide or 2 foot long vent. So. Oh boy. Everyone decide what you're doing this round? Those of you outside, I'm not sure. Xanico, you for sure can't hear this. Reagan, you might be able to see this from where you're positioned. Kane, what are you doing right now?
Well, if I hear a kerfuffle, then I intend to move a melee.
Okay, so we'll just you're listening for something outside. Okay. Then
sorry.
Move. Okay. And Amar, what are you doing?
Basically, I want to make sure Malo can get back up to where I am. That's
Okay.
why I put the hold there before moving out.
All right. So then, Colin, would you kindly beat my 1?
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome. Okay. So then, first up is melee. Nobody missile. Nobody magic. Iffy, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Scythe of the Reaper above that creature, and maybe it'll distract it or make it.
Sure. So you're, once again, your guttural voice cries out, and that spinning scythe appears next to this thing. You get to make an attack on it, I think, right away, don't you?
Yeah. And
go ahead.
After that, I'll roll how long it lasts.
Okay.
Not roll? Weird. Should roll. There it is.
There it is. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and hold on. I'll bring this down here. Because this is... He's back.
Oh, damn it. It goes away then.
Okay.
I don't know how you roll that. I mean, oh man, it's already...
Does the scythe it does damage like a what do you call it? Is it like spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon. Yeah,
it's like spiritual weapon. Okay. All right. So this thing howls out in anger and pain. Then it is let's see here. Move. Anyone who's moving first phase. This thing is finishing moving itself out and beginning to manifest.
So I'm running, which puts me at penalties, just FYI.
Okay.
I basically can get as far as I can get there.
Okay.
Good enough.
Then it is Amar. Are you moving? Oh, you're holding. All right. So
yeah,
second.
I was holding, making sure Malo could get up to here.
Oof. Second phase. This thing completes manifesting out. Let's see here. Who? Kane moved. You have a melee for second phase, but I don't think you can get in to get to it.
No, it seems like it's too high in the air.
Yeah.
As well.
Reagan, you get a missile attack.
Yeah, she pulls out a silver arrow that she's had for a while now. She's got 2 of them.
Okay.
I have no idea where she got those from, but they're on her character sheet.
I think they were Arter's silver arrows.
Oh, okay. Probably, yeah.
I've also got this ear. I don't know what.
That's right. Okay. And she takes a shot.
Passes completely through it.
Oh.
Okay.
Pink. All right. And then it is. Oh. Its turn. So. It shouts out something. And. Malo, you can fully understand what it's saying because it is in furious, almost like spitting mad Atlantean.
Yeah.
Get out!
Mm-hmm.
And there's this little bead that heads down
Yeah.
towards where Reagan is. And then it detonates. So I need Reagan, Kane, Xanako, Amar, and Iffy to all make sorcery saves, please. Yeesh. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's an area effect, right?
It's an area effect, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So, those of you who failed will be taking 21 points of damage. Those of you who succeeded will take 10. If you failed, you can still spend a point of Astonishing Fortune and automatically succeed.
Is
Was
this
there a reason? Sorry, Colin. Was there a reason that you didn't mention me to make a save?
Oh, no, you would have as well, too. Sorry, I just missed
Okay,
it.
just want to make sure I.
Guys, I think you have a traitor in your
I
midst.
was like,
We were talking about
exactly.
this before we went live.
Is it fire damage, Kev?
Oh.
A mix of fire and concussive, yeah. Give
Because I got a
resistance.
ring. I got a ring of fire resistance.
Yep, so take half damage again. So if you so
Okay.
right now you would be taking 10. If you spend a point of Astonishing Fortune, you'll take 5.
I think Reagan's going to go down just because. Yeah.
Okay? So
I mean,
Reagan's blown back.
How many astonishing points do we have left?
We have 2.
We have 2. Yeah, Reagan will drop to -3.
Okay.
If I don't spend the astonishing fortune and I just go with a fire resistance, what would that be, Kev?
Then you 10 points. 10 points of damage.
All right, I'll just take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else looks like they're okay. All right. Did anyone now, having seen where everyone else lands up here, there's still 2 points of Astonishing Fortune. Does anyone want to use that, or you want to save it for any other bullshit this thing is going to pull?
That's what I'm trying to debate on. What I'm thinking about.
Save it.
Because you said 21 was the full for a found.
21 was the full, yeah.
Yeah. That would put me at 2 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should use it.
I agree.
Yeah, just use it, man.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and spend that. And then that makes it 10 points, Kevin?
It reduces it to 10, correct. Okay. So then, guys, move. Anyone who's taking a move on the second phase, go ahead.
Now that I've been alerted that something's in the air, can I move?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
All right, then I'm gonna move up to Reagan to get ready to help her out.
Prepare for the dying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Malo runs out, and then Amar, you had declared move for the second phase as well.
1, 2, 3. Should be able to get out here.
Okay. So you're racing out of the room.
Yeah, I'm beating feet now.
Then I believe that brings us to the end of the second phase. If he casts magic, so she's got to remain stationary. We're on to round 2, guys. I know, Anna. I'm telling him. Jeez.
Are you guys trying to get out of there? I don't want to come in there, do I?
I'm
I
not.
think we should get out.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
staying here and fighting. I mean, if I die, I die. Whatever. I mean, it's fine. This thing's gonna keep attacking us. So, you know.
Okay.
It's okay,
Then-
guys. I'm furiously composing some poetry for extra astonishing fortune.
Excellent.
Here we go. Then, Colin.
I don't
Beat
know
my
what
2.
I haven't written down my thing.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Right. And beat your 2. Ooh.
Go. Whoa. Keeping it interesting. My
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, so then it is first up is melee first phase, which is nobody. It looks like no. Oh, I'm missing one person from. One person's down. I know. Reagan's down. Who else am I missing here? Amar, what are you doing this round?
Oh, did I? Oh, son of a gun. I didn't hit enter. There we go.
Hold melee. Okay. All right. So then first up is I guess onto magic. Zaniko.
Yep. Prayer for the dying on Reagan.
Go. Nice.
Yay!
Awesome. Reagan's up to 1 hit point.
Nice.
And then there is move. You guys all get to move
Okay,
first,
thank
and
you.
then this thing will move.
I'll just move back here. So people can fit.
Okay. So are you guys... Sorry, are you guys fighting this thing, or are you guys running?
I'm trying to not fight it, but
Okay.
depending
Yeah.
on what happens.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Well, I looked in there. I've seen that Iphigenia is not running.
Oh, she looks like she is, isn't she?
No, I'm moving back. Give myself some room, but I'm still gonna
Uh,
cast magic
So
if I'm able.
Okay.
I've got 5. I think I can get over to there.
Okay. All right. And then it is... That's right, because you guys are all wearing Conquistador armor, so you're much faster than usual. Anyone else moving? Or are we... So then this is going to drift over here. And then it is second phase. So, Iffy, you have the first... Oh, Kane, you got melee. You get choose. This thing's 10 feet up, though, so you have to sort of hop on the bed to get there if you want to get to him.
I'll tell Kane, don't stand in front of me. That's all. You can bounce on the bed and try to hit it.
Yeah. So I can kind of come in the side here, like. Is that right?
We'll see. If he's got planned what I think she's got planned, it's going to get interesting in here. All right. So then, go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. You know, hopping on a bed is probably not the best way to get good footing for melee attacks. Iffy, you were up next. What are you doing?
Casting lightning bolt.
Oh, okay. So it's 120-foot range, right?
Yeah, but it's a line from me. Right?
Right. So I think
but
that
it bounces, right?
it bounces. So it's going to go straight forward 10, 20, and then hits back for 30, 40, 50, hits you, 60, 70, hits you again. It hits him twice. 80, 90, 100. So he's going to get hit 3 times. You're getting hit twice from this.
Okay.
So it's going to be
May
awesome.
work.
Okay, so you
We do that to Astonishing Fortune.
unleash your
Or one.
lightning. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Hopefully. It's not bad.
That's not
That's
bad.
pretty-
So
that's a good
okay,
roll.
now let's make his saves here. Okay, both to one fails, and one
20,
succeeds.
20,
Nice.
20.
Wow.
So good.
That's amazing.
So you only take 19 points of damage from it, Iffy. That's amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Well,
for
I still go
him,
down. I still go down.
let's see here.
Still,
So
you're not dead.
lightning
I don't
one.
take 19. I take half. Oh, I do too. You're right. I take the full brunt, right?
Yeah, because you hit
Yeah.
twice, so it'd be the full. Yeah. Technically, be 18 points of damage because we round down.
Okay.
But
So I'm at -6 if that matters.
man, there we go. All right, so this, you unleash this, the whole room just fills up with lightning, and then followed by this enormous thunderclap that just echoes through here, completely disrupting whatever bullshit spell he was going to cast. Wall of Force. So you prevent him from sealing off the. Oh yeah, but Iffy, you see falls wreathed in lightning. Then it is. Oh boy. Oh, actually, hold on.
That hit 3 times. Oh.
And there we go. Yeah. So this it seems to do a shit ton of damage to this thing. Lightning
Malo,
plays
by the
throughout
way.
this. Even after it ends, you can see electricity arcing between the different little particles that make up this thing's form. Then it is move. Whoever has moves this round.
Mala would know that I have a ghost touch sword since he's
Yep.
connected.
Yeah, I'm Amar looks at Malo and is like, okay, are we going back in now?
Well, Kane's in there.
So that pretty much means that. All right.
Yeah.
I should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, where does that put me? I think I should be able to get to there if I move back in.
Okay.
In worst case scenario, I can grab Iphigenia and get out.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
unless he's got another wall of force, in which case you guys might be in trouble.
Yeah.
I say you guys, Xanaco's going to run in to help Iphigenia like a good party member, so he's going to be in trouble too. But,
Okay.
you know.
All right, then, guys. Is that the end of everyone's move for that phase?
Yep.
Okay. Then we're at the end of the round. We're on to round. Oh, Kane, you got a. This is round 2, so you would have had a second attack this round.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Do it.
Come on.
Nice.
Oh, yes. And as you pass, your hammer passes through. It's wreathed in lightning as well, too, or electricity. And you seem to pull some of it out there, almost personifying a certain box office bankable God of Thunder. Then we are at the end of round 2, so we're on round 3, guys. And then. Actually, I may have fucked that up. I think we're on round. That should have been round 1, but what are you gonna do? Here we go. Then Colin, once again, still shaming me in my initiative rolling. Beat my 2, please. Oh, once everyone enters your stuff. Sorry, I'm so excited to go to the next round.
Kevin, I assume. Kevin, I assume that it's a 20-foot high room.
It is, yes. Yep.
Okay.
So before we kind of finalize declarations, we could talk strategically for a second about when we want our melee attacks to go off. Because if we divide them up between the 2 phases of the round, we're more likely to disrupt any spells that this thing might be casting, right?
Yep.
So, for instance, if Kane does the first section and then Amar moves and then melees, we've got a chance to disrupt on both phases instead of just disrupting on the first phase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the second phase. If I can reach
I knew
him.
Malo was on second.
If I can reach him, that's the question.
Yeah.
You should.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
easy for me to
thinking
do.
strategically that it seems like Amar is the fastest mover and he gets 2 attacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I can do. I think I can do a half move melee phase 1, and then a half move melee phase too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, your movement in Ash is always split across the two phases. It's always prorated across the two.
Yeah.
All right. Then first phase. Oh, hold on, Colin. Now everyone's got their
ready?
actions in.
Yeah.
Yep. Beat my 2.
Sorry, I got mine in. There.
Oh, 5. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So first up is melee. Amar and Kane. What are you guys doing?
Ken, you want to go ahead?
Oh yeah. You swing it through there
Nice.
again too. More of it is dissipated. Amar, what are you doing?
All right, so Mars going to.
So you're splitting your melee. You're doing 1 melee first and then doing a 1 melee second phase. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting a good springing start here.
Yep.
Off the corner of the bed, to attack them for a whopping. Watch it.
Okay. Kung Fu.
Parquets off the bed.
You guys are really just big kids.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, like I said, I knew it wouldn't hit. I just felt it.
Okay, so you jump up and your foot passes through that diaphanous, electricity-filled cloud, but without connecting. No one else has any melee in the first phase. We have magic first phase, which is nobody.
Nope, Reagan. Sorry.
Reagan? Oh yeah, right in the bottom there. Sorry, mate. Reagan, what are you doing?
Yeah. I've been having problems with my keyboard. Sorry, it's not-
okay.
yeah.
What are you doing?
She's casting Divine Guidance on Amar. So +1 to his.
You can't see Amar, I don't think. Can you?
Oh, okay.
What's your line? Do you have line of sight to him?
I did, and now he's moved.
No. You know what? You can see more of his token than not, so I'm fine with that.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then it is move for the first phase. Heroes first. What are you guys doing?
In the hero. There it is. Okay, so I this is as far as I can go. And as part of my movement, can I go pick up Iphigenia's ghost touch sword?
That'll have to be your action then for the round. So you
All right,
wouldn't be able to attack.
I'm just gonna do the. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna get there and. I'll
You wrinkle your nose at it.
I like my scimitar.
All right. Then now, Amar, because you had to pogo up and where you were to make your attack, you are not high enough to make an attack of opportunity. Kane, you are. Give me an attack of opportunity, please.
Come on, finish it off. Destroy it.
Go, and it's a hit. However, it is not enough to drop it. Crying off and into the vent.
Wow.
What is happening for the rest of the round? You got Xanako doing magic.
Yeah, I'm doing first prayer for the dying on Iphigenia.
Okay.
And the next round, I'll probably use my last cure light. You only
one.
get 1, so.
Okay. So Iffy is still. That'll stabilize you from dying as well too, so you're not going to be losing hit points anymore, Iffy, even though you're below 3.
Negative. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Xanako.
And then I'm doing the big one.
Okay. Nice.
At least, yeah.
Yep, you're in
And
the
this-
positives now. So Iffy, your armor is still scoured across. Got those like ozone arcing bits on there. Yeah, that was amazing. And then you really could not have used it better.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
Because I think if I had not saved on either one of those, I think I'd been beyond 10.
That's crazy. Okay.
Good use of lightning bolt.
Fuck yeah. I mean, well, you got 3 hits on him
Yeah.
from doing that, so that's amazing. Okay. Then, guys, hold on. I can. You guys have defeated this schmo, so let's turn his music off and go back to our.
Yeah, but it's still alive. Or still exists.
Yeah, you can hear it howling through the vents in anger and pain. So.
Seems that this is probably his private chambers, or was.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
What I can
I'm
tell
wondering
you.
if we should.
So lift me up to the vet, and I can maybe shoot the ring through. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it'll work. It's not underground.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether we should bust open that copper door just to piss him off.
Yeah.
Does anybody need any more healing before we do anything else?
Iphigenia's got 1 hit point, and also
One hit point.
Reagan's down too.
Yeah, Iphigenia and Reagan are both at 1.
They're
Xanaco at
both at
7.
1?
Yep.
They're both at 1.
I can cure one of them for 12 hit points if we want.
I would say Iphigenia.
Yeah, if I get
Well,
a hit,
we've used Prayer for the Dying on both of them also so far today. So if you go down, you're going to stay down.
Yeah. Although you have, how much healing do you have left?
Oh, I'm done. That
You're
was
done.
that was it. That was it to bring Iphigenia back.
Yeah, I was saying since this is a new day, I got my cellular adjustment ability, so
Yeah.
I can still do that on one person.
Yeah,
Or we could wait.
yeah, split it up.
my only useful thing at this point is basically prayer, or if he diseases you, I can cure the disease because, you know,
You could turn undead still.
I turn undead on him, but I think he's pretty nasty in terms of undead
Yeah.
type and all that. So anyway, we'll see.
I mean,
But yes, I'm flat out of heal spells from my
With-
god. So
with how much damage this thing does, I think it's unlikely that I'm going to take a hit and be able to be helped by Prayer for the Dying, other than it stabilizing me. I'd rather have one of our fighters be able to,
At least get 1 hit in.
yeah.
All right, so I'll go ahead and use that on Iphigenia.
Chiropractic techniques.
Yep, and you recover 12 hit
Okay.
points.
Do we have? I can't. Let's see. I'll check. Never mind. Let's see. I can
Should have been
scroll
stingy
back.
and done it on myself.
Yeah, we still have one astonishing point, right?
Yep,
That's
I think
okay.
we
Yeah.
got one left.
Okay.
Sorry about that, George. I forgot to mention that. I forgot it was detect magic,
No,
not
you-
sense magic
you-
you were using.
No, you told me. I mean, you said it was a lock. Sorcerer's locked.
Oh, did I already? Okay, cool.
Yes. No, you did. You did your job.
Okay. So yeah, there's one. There was one sorcerer's lock on this one. There is one on this one as well.
yeah.
So, should we try? Is everybody ready to try to? I have no means of magically opening this door. We can try to use brute force again.
Well, although
It's gonna be booby
to
trap.
be clear, if there's another trap like the one that was on the outer door,
Mhm.
then
Yeah.
that might
That's
be
true.
it for Malo.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So his
Okay,
low
In which
wisdom
case, we
comes
should make
into
somebody who's not useful do it.
You guys need a werebear companion for this game too.
Basically.
I wonder.
I could summon a mount and we could shove it into it. I mean, seriously.
Oh,
Yeah, we know the werebear would be really useful. We know he's good at opening doors that people don't want us to
Yeah.
open.
What I was gonna do was like basically try to throw the covers of this bed at the door and see if it,
Trigger something.
yeah.
Well, I have a sling and
Yeah, just do
slingshot,
that.
so I could
There you
just toss a slingshot at it and see if anything goes off.
Okay.
Everybody
Maybe-
stand
maybe-
back.
Yeah, out of the line of sight of the door, maybe.
I mean,
Or
I could pick up that chair and throw the chair at the door,
Yeah. Let's do that.
or the desk, or the bed.
just smash it with your hammer.
It's not D&D. It's doors and design work.
doors and damage.
Quick! Check the feng shui on this.
Throw the pillow at it.
So throwing anything light at this will not really do anything. If you toss your stone at it, it likewise does not do anything. But I don't think Malo and Iffy would know that it's probably that would not be sufficient to trigger. But
If I actually whirl up the sling and do a full cast at it, is that enough force to simulate?
no,
I'm
because all
just
that
shaking.
force is going to be
I'm-
focused on a tiny little spot. It's not going to be
Yeah,
pushing
throw
you.
the freaking chair or
Yeah.
Kane is just shaking
up
his
the
head.
bed
He's like,
and
no.
shove the bed into it. I mean,
This is what you do, and he gets the chair up, and he's like, "Whoa!" and he throws it at the door.
Okay.
Have it.
So that may have a difference. Give me a give me a let's see here.
He just wants to bust up the chair.
Test of
really.
strength, please.
Okay, test of strength.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it shatters the shatters the chair against the door. But what does happen is there's a massive discharge of electricity. But it does not budge the door.
That's okay.
That's okay.
All right, then I'll move up there and try to budge the door with my shoulder.
Okay. So you get in. Go ahead and give us a test of strength.
Yes.
Very nice.
He loosened it.
I loosened it.
That's 2, yeah. Malo, Bane of Doors.
That's right.
Doorbane.
Door
What
bang.
you
Yeah.
find
Nice.
is that this door breaks open, and you can see that there is a staircase leading down here.
Ooh. He didn't want us going down there, did he?
Guess not.
We just came up.
Whilst that's going on, Kev, I just wanted to have a little look out the window
Yep.
to just spray the area to see if I could get a lay of the land and see if there's anything notable, like large bodies of water or...
You're looking out, and I mean, everything is quite far away here. You may remember, let's just quickly go over to the our map here. So we're going to refresh our memory. Now, where are you guys? Where are you? Where are you? There you are, guys. Here you go.
Okay.
The late, great Yason serving as our token still. What you can see is that there is high cliffs all around.
Yep.
You know, in the distance there, and what you can also see is on the edge something is moving along, and it is perhaps the largest lizard that you have ever seen.
Yeah, it's
Oh my.
It's got to be, and it's on the edge of that, like where the big cliffs are. It doesn't seem to
where that
notice
red dot
you.
is? Where that
Yeah,
red dot is?
no, to the north actually. To the north.
Oh.
Let me open up a little bit more so you can see. Let's see here. Where is it? Reveal areas. Here we go. Let's do this.
So we're in a little basin here, are we? Like, kind of...
Yeah, you can see that there along each side there is big cliffs encircling you, and way up here is where this thing seems to be going, and it spares a look off in your direction, and it lets out a roar, and I will not attempt to do a Godzilla roar.
Okay.
Scratch the shit out of my throat, but it'll also probably wake my son up. But yeah, there is. You have heard Zanico talk about that before, and so the two who survived out here, it was Amar, I think, and Dave's character. What's her name?
Yeah, Gwen.
And Gwen.
It was on the other side of the river.
It was on the other side of the river before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But this is, like, you think that it's an illusion at first.
Mm.
And if you think that that was just an excuse to wedge in my 50th anniversary of the release of Godzilla in homage, I'd
Nice.
say that you've played with me for a couple of years then. So yeah, that seems to be moving, and from what Amar and Gwen have told you, like, that's much closer. And it's strange that it's lurking along the edge there.
Right, okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's a formidable looking creature.
Most definitely, yeah. Okay.
Right.
Now. Okay, so for the rest of you guys, what are you thinking here?
I mean, we have these two options of continuing up or checking out where this downward staircase leaves.
And we still have a door here?
You have a door there, and you have a door next to Zanico as well.
Yeah, and there's one somewhere up there.
Yeah, so it seems like we should check these doors before we make a decision.
Are they all warded though?
There was no magic that Malo detected on either of those doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're not trapped, but it just means
Right.
that they're not mage locked the way the other doors were, or sorcerer locked. Okay.
I mean, he didn't want us to come in here. I'm tempted to.
To go down, try to finish it
Hmm.
if it's down there.
What? We know the vents connect between the levels, so it could just as easily be up as down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon there could be something powerful or valuable down here.
Very possibly.
I mean, it's
And you,
warded, so warded and
Yep.
locked. So
mm-hmm. It's true. And do you not want to check these doors because of fears of another trap being set off?
yeah, kind of. That's what I would say. But
Mhm.
but they're not warded, so
Well, there was more furniture downstairs, right? Like we used a bench to clear some of the
Yeah,
traps.
going
So we could go back down and grab. King could carry a bench up and try to do the same thing if we think that that'll potentially set off a trap, since it's heavy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He could throw the bench at the door that I'm next to, or the one that Amar's next to.
Those ones are the same type of with the turning wheel.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
okay.
yeah,
so,
yeah,
And
so-
none of those have been trapped at all.
The one leading in here did. That was what shocked Kane in the first place.
Oh, right. So,
But Marlowe would have spotted that with his.
No, and I can't spot traps with my magic detection, unfortunately.
Right.
So I can't. I don't know one way or the other if those are trapped.
I don't reckon they are.
I suspect that they're not, but it's still a risk. I can attempt to open one of them and see what happens if people want to move out of the way.
yeah.
Okay. Which one would you like to open first?
I guess I'll go down here. Amar, do you want to step back just so I?
Yeah,
there's no
I was
ritual?
waiting to see if you were coming down to this one.
Yeah. I want to be responsible. Good thing Milo has a super low wisdom. Okay, so I'll place my hand on the wheel and see if I get tapped.
So you place your hands on the wheel. Touching it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay,
You
of
want
course.
to turn it.
I'm gonna turn it and I'm gonna use both hands.
Okay. So you spare a look back at everyone. Everyone kind of does the
Yeah.
You're right. And I kind of like,
tuk 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 tuk. Tuk, 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 tuk. So it starts turning. For one, it doesn't stop the way that the door did leading in here, and
okay.
there was no shock.
Mhm.
And you
But I
open-
still go, ah! No.
Oh man, and it's like '90s Jim Carrey overacting, so everyone knows exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw it open, and what you find in here is this is a room containing a large bathtub, a sink, what looks like a I'm trying to think if you like a bog or a head, and there is pipes that seem to like lead up to these things, and there is a small cabinet.
Okay. I'll step in.
Now, what you do see as well too is that there is a thin layer of water on the floor as well,
Oh.
and you can hear the sound of rushing, not rushing, but like dripping water.
Mhm.
So there's
I'll try
about
to-
an inch of water in here.
Well, I don't want to step in then. I'll just look around to see if I can spot the source of that water, the drip.
You're looking around, and let's see here. You said your wisdom's not great.
No, it's a 9.
Yeah, so you can't tell. There's what you can tell is that there is a very slight ripple that's coming from one of the like near where the clawed foot tub is.
Okay.
So it's probably coming from somewhere there, but you can't see from where you are.
All right, I'm just gonna come back and say it looks like some kind of washing room.
And there is that cabinet on the far side as well, too, that is closed.
There's a closed cabinet, but I'm afraid to enter this chamber because there's water all across the floor. I do not know exactly where it's coming from. Potentially the basin, but we do now see what's in there, so perhaps that's enough for the moment. And we might want to just check the other one first. But what do you all think?
Check the other one first. I mean, I'm still of the mind to go down.
Yeah, no, I think I'm definitely in agreement that we should go down. I just
Okay.
in case we find something of use.
All right. So, Malo, once again, you place your hands on this. Kane is bravely standing right next to you.
Yeah,
within
no, I'm surprised.
Shocking distance. I'd say
He's
he's
already been
shockingly supportive of you. Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Some A+ DMing there. We were talking about dad jokes before.
I was to say dad joke.
Yeah. Okay. So you grab this and... Hold on, what's in here? What's in here? All right. You begin turning the lever. Tuk, 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 tuk. Tuk, 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 tuk. And then whoosh, pull it towards you. What you see in here, this room contains a large desk and bookshelves. Metal hatches lead further in to the west. A thick glass window is set into the hatch on the east side. You cannot see from here what's through there.
Okay.
And several strange black hoses lead from that eastern door, to a large machine against the northeast wall. There's also a stale smell in here.
Okay. Well,
And there is a disturbing absence of water on the floor.
depends on your point of view.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. So, it seems like some kind of library or workroom.
Yeah.
Should we probe deeper, or should we just head down?
You could check out that machine. Maybe it's like
All right. So what I'll do, the machine is about here, Kev, something like that.
Yeah, it's right over like here.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna step in just to see if anything happens before I go any further, and then eventually I'm gonna try to get close to the machine and use the sense magic. That's my plan.
Okay, so you step in, and then, I'm sorry, what are you doing next?
And then I'm gonna, as long as nothing untoward happens, I'm gonna move up to this machine.
Okay.
And I was not a detect magic, but a sense magic
Okay.
on the machine.
You cast sense magic. There does not appear to be any magical aura on the machine.
Okay, then I'll turn
There
around
is a
and
vague... That door. And you can picture it's like a, submarine door, but with a portal, like a circular kind of thing in it. There is a vague magical aura somewhere on the door, behind the door, beyond the door.
I will step up and try to peer through without touching the door.
Okay, so you get up and you kind of carefully look through the door. And I need to do one thing here. As you carefully look through the door, there is a sealed chamber inside. Let me just move the door so you can see how far it goes.
Okay.
When you look in, and there's a bit of what you think is frosting on the far side of the glass, if it's glass.
Right.
You realize it's a bit of perhaps mold. And you look in, and there's nothing you can see in there in this empty metallic chamber until you start looking down. And against the far corner, on the ground, leaning against it, is a blackened, desiccated, like mummified corpse. Its skin black and white where some of the bone has come through, pulled across its face. You can still see if you can picture like, Arctic, the bodies of Arctic explorers that are found, where you can still see their teeth, their eyes, you can make out even features, but they've been horrifically dehydrated. And at that, while you are looking at this thing, its vacant eyes staring off, the eyes seem to suddenly shift. Nothing else moves, but the eyes lock with your own. And Iffy, you're the one who looks to be looking in there. Same thing with Kane. You see that there is a billowing cloud that seems to go out and engulf Malo. Malo, I need a save versus magic, please. Or sorcery.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, you own that.
So you stagger back. You can feel whatever this swirling thing is trying to pull your breath out of you. You stagger back. Yep. Hit the desk, and you manage to pull yourself free. And you see that dark, like yellowish black smoke seems to go back in and disappear along the edges of that door.
I will continue backing out, keeping my eye on the door, looking for more smoke.
Okay.
Did you see that? Did you see that? He says to Iphigenia.
Yeah, I was looking for red eyes. I was hoping, but alas.
This is, I didn't have it, but this is a good depiction.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Cool.
Let's go down then. Or did you check anything interesting on the shelves?
I did not. I decided to come back out of here.
Heavy panting. If he's like, you see anything in there?
And I think I knocked a bunch of things off of the desk on my way out, going backward. I guess from this doorway, the sense magic is a 10-foot range, so I'll at least kind of check this first.
So again, no magic there whatsoever. Everything seemed to be on there.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
If you check on there.
Sorry.
So what you find, there's a bunch of notes that are strewn across there, as if someone was at work here.
I'll step in just enough to grab the notes with my eye on that door, the glass window.
Yep.
And then grab them and step back out.
So if you want to get to the it's where the chair is probably where you need to go. Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Well, I'm going to get there and see what happens.
Okay, so you move in, keeping an eye on that door. You move in a little closer. Screeching of the chair moving across the metal surface as you push it back. Grab the notes, keeping an eye on. Did something move in the...
I don't know, but I'm running.
Okay, you grab your stuff and you race out.
And I close the door.
Okay. Okay, door is closed again.
You may want to face that thing at some point, but I think not at this moment.
What do you think it was? What was that thing?
Some kind of undead creature, but this is beyond.
It didn't feel like a creature, to be honest. There didn't feel like there was any force or thought that was behind that. No willful intent.
Was it a guardian? Was it guarding something in that room?
It seemed to be trapped. It seemed to be trapped in that room. There was no other way to exit it. So I do not know. Perhaps those who have more of a divine nature may be able to tell more if they see it.
The notes may afford you some.
Yeah, I'll check the notes.
So if you read through them, you can't make out a lot of the particulars in there.
Yeah.
But what appears to be the gist of it, for one, you have a name to put to your host now.
Mm-hmm.
The name is Furcus Shud. What Professor Shud has apparently been working on here, what that apparatus is intended to do, is to render a space completely without any air. He speaks of ways to do that that are just completely beyond you. But there is the last thing you see referenced in the notes, at least the ones you've snagged, is a reference to using Kelkin. Kelkin will be the test subject for the airless chamber.
All right, so maybe that dried up person is Kelkin.
Yeah.
I bet he's got another name for this wizard.
I bet you're right. We'll have to figure out a way to put him to rest, but later.
So, you have the unexplored bathroom down there with that sinister inch of water. You have the stairs leading down, and you have the stairs leading up to that noisy workplace. What do you guys think?
I'll tell you, you're not going to goad me into that evil bathroom monster, the plug hole fiend.
I mean, we can throw like a pillow in there and see if it reacts too, but
Yeah.
You're playing into his hands. You're playing into his hands, Carl.
that's right. I want
We
to.
could summon Robert's
like-
horse into the bathroom and see if he gets shocked by the water.
Yeah.
I say we go down
I swear to God.
stairs.
Arlen, it's because I'm overtired. I heard Arlen say, "We'll summon Robert Durst." Like, what? What a weird reference, but sure. Oh God.
I think Kane wants to lead us downstairs.
Yes. Unless if a Janir wants to go first, I mean.
No, she's
It's
pretty
up
messed
to you.
up. She's kind of pissed.
Okay. No,
How
no.
messed up are you? You're pretty messed up too.
Yeah, I'm pretty messed up, but
We're all
I
about
don't
the
mind.
same step, yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I can take the second rank, Carl, if you want.
No, I'm fine.
You.
I
Okay.
want to get close to that thing and hit it.
Yeah.
I think Reagan will be hanging out near the back.
Okay. So you guys begin making your way down, single file, one by one down these metal stairs. Clank, 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 and it winds down. Clank, 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 and down.
Is it an escape route?
Very hard to know how far down you've gone. What light source do you have right now? Because there is no light in here, apart from Reagan's phosphorescent skin.
Reagan can cast Divine Light cantrip, so
Okay.
in which case she probably needs to be maybe
But
if we could do
right
that.
after
Probably,
Virginia, I guess.
yeah, right
Okay.
after Virginia. Yeah.
And the stairs leading down here too are that kind of like, not corrugated, but you know those stairs with the like the wire mesh or the mesh bits that are going across. So the more
Like a
you
metal
guys,
grating.
exactly, yeah, precisely. So as you guys are going down, the light cast by Reagan's thing is being, just diffused by those things, casting strange shadows as you make your way down. You head down for maybe 2 minutes at a decent pace. You feel maybe you've gone even deeper than what the entire structure was. Maybe not. If you look up, it seems to stretch way, way up and just be swallowed by the darkness beyond the reach of Reagan's spell. But looking down, you have your destination in mind. Finally, out of the darkness, a metal floor appears. And what you see before you is a small 5-foot corridor that then turns to your right. And Kane, as you get down, and Reagan comes behind, you can see that it illuminates down about 15 feet and then turns again. And it just has that claustrophobic feel of being underground because the ceiling is much lower here. But there is a sign directly ahead of you. And it's in common as well, too. Do you lean in to...
Yeah.
You lean in, and what it says in red lettering, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
I knew he was going to pull some BS.
Whatever his voice gets low.
So let's talk about XP, guys. So you guys defeated a lot of stuff tonight.
Yeah.
We did destroy that thing, but
You defeated it, and that's
ran
XP
away,
worthy.
yeah.
I don't think you found any treasure or anything, did you?
no, I feel like we have like some unidentified stuff, but we haven't had a chance.
Yeah, we've got to
We have the vest that we're not quite sure how it works that Amar's wearing.
And then he got
The dad
robe
vest, yeah,
too,
right.
like,
Thing's awesome. Okay. How many points of Astonishing Fortune left? Is it just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one.
Just one. Excellent. All right, guys. So,
So close.
Yeah.
Maybe we should use that Astonishing Fortune Lamar to attack that thing one more time.
that was a... You know what? I'm going to give you... That was a seriously clutch play by Iffy on that. I'm going to give you an extra 500 XP just for that.
Nice.
Because that was really, like, she could potentially have died from that. That was really
major,
good.
wasn't it? That was like 59 points of damage or something.
Yeah.
Like 57.
You know what? Fuck, I'm being stingy. I'll give you 1,000 for it.
Sweet.
Split 6 ways. That 500 doesn't seem all that good. Okay.
Kev must have had a good week.
I'm playing with you guys now, so it just means a great weekend. So,
Awesome.
all
This
right.
is the sweetest things.
That way I can
Yeah,
get
but
away
then
with
he,
the other bullshit. It's a spoonful of sugar makes the fireball go down. All right, guys. So you guys are each walking away with today, having defeated Forkashud twice. Each. Oh, hold on. You each have your 10% bonus too, don't you?
Yeah.
yeah, I think everybody does.
Okay,
Man, we rolled a lot of 20s.
guys. 2,150 XP each. That's 2,150. Shud was no joke of an opponent.
No. Yeah, that's you got that right.
You guys had two regular viewers too think that you guys were going to die today. So.
3. I'm also a regular viewer. And
Incredible.
150. Let's see here.
All right. So then, guys, we will find out what lurks beneath the smoking tower in 2 weeks' time. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 44, I believe, of the Reavers of Thule campaign. Did anyone ding?
No.
Yeah, but we're less than 2K away, actually.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
Very
Oh,
nice.
I got my cool map through the post, by the way, Kev. I keep meaning to tell you.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
got mine too.
Awesome.
It's
Good,
on.
good.
You can actually
Excellent.
see it
Yeah,
behind me.
thanks for
maybe.
that, man.
You're welcome. You're very
See-
welcome.
you go.
So then, I just got some other stuff framed recently too, and the next thing I'm ordering frame for is my copy of that. So I think like a cheapo poster map or poster frame should be sufficient for that thing. And okay, so then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for this session. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the game, the campaign, or this session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link in the description of this video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. You can find all of us active there, and you can find channels dedicated to this campaign campaign, every other campaign and game we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other things, including finding a group, advice on virtual tabletops, virtual convention information. So lots of great people, lots of great topics to join. And our D&D 5th edition, even though we don't run 5th edition on the channel all that much, it's pretty freaking active. So there's a lot of good chat about that, even if 5e is more your brand. Although I suppose while you're watching this, if 5e is your jam, maybe for a change
I'm
of scenery.
playing it, and it's my jam.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. In addition, while you are down there too, if you don't want to miss any future episodes of this campaign or any other campaign we run on the channel, be sure to click on subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when we go live. I also post the schedule on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel and on the Discord server every week, every Sunday night. You can also find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can reach me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com, and I post the schedule on Twitter and on the Discord server in addition to the community tab. So, speaking of the community, I'm going to give a big thanks to the players for today, too. So, Will, Robert, Carl, Arlen, Colin, and George, thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and congratulations on 2 successful encounters with Furkashud.
Wow, cheers, Kev.
I mean, successful is a little subjective, but you know.
Then, if you are, for those listening at home, if you're joining us during the current crisis, we do hope that we've given you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think of the troubles that our heroes keep getting themselves into by poking their noses where they really have no choice but putting them. And we hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. And until we see you again, happy gaming.